Alright, I hate Rocket League music. I'm gonna be honest. So I'm loading up the match so I can send out info. And the music is gone. There we go. Welcome back, everybody. um, Pick up, that is a great question. I do not. I know off the top of my head it was around 120. Um, but good question, gamer. As we do have the Miami Nocturnal Hurricanes going up against the Round Rock Rednecks. Here are the teams. I need to send info very, very quick. As I did just get a DM from one of the players. And you'll have a little extra time to bet on this one. Had to get everything set back up for the second stream. I'm excited. Game one was a sweep. They were some close games though, everything by 1 goal. But the St. Petersburg Wave were able to get the sweep over the Florida Ospreys. Boston did not retire. To my knowledge, no. And he's in the VC, so should be good. That was Danger, I believe, is who left. But as you can see, stats from last season, two new players on the Hurricanes in Boston and Purge. Boston did win the twos tournament over the offseason with KX. Phenomenal player, had a great scouting scram. Purge, not too familiar with. Stem, very solid season last season as the manager for the Vinland Vikings. Put up some good numbers. Then, of course, on the redneck side, you've got the manager, big body Benz, good stats. But then you get to Doggo and Code. Doggo, MVP from season one, put up the goals, put up the saves, pretty good with assists. And then, Code, the mechanically gifted player who fell to the last pick in the second round. Not too sure how that happened, but Ben got him. The team looks solid. Can they get the Kim going week one? Last season, Rednecks, one win, maybe, maybe two. I know one for sure. Don't know about the second. Looking for a lot better showing from the Rednecks. I'll say that. Who lied to you, Pick Cop? I just saw that. Who lied and said Boston retired? Boston definitely did not retire. But hey, Mello, this might be a great team for the code clipping. Now, I've got some thoughts on it. We'll see how it plays out. I think if Ben plays that supporting solid third man rotation role, there could be a very dangerous 1-2 combo with Doggo and Code. Like this team has every right to be phenomenal. On paper, from gameplay we've seen, can they do it though? You know, sometimes, Mello, you may be right. Sometimes you may be right. It's okay. Different team. I think a better team than what he previously picked last year. Again, I don't understand how Code was the second or the last pick in the second round. I understand all the new players coming in, but like, come on. The kid is gifted. Did get a message that one team may be a few minutes late. It's okay. We've only got two players in here for the Hurricanes so far. I'm definitely interested to see. Verm. Like I said, every right for this team to be great. Every right. I don't know, Kellen. I don't know, Kellen. We can pull up the stats. Pretty even stats wise. Y'all were a very solid team, just couldn't get that final little push. You popped off a lot last season. Got to give yourself some credit. That Phantoms team was fun to watch because they were a team. It wasn't just code. And on like I mean, Prism, it's very hard for that one player to do everything and take your team that far. Now I'm double checking myself because it's first week and I feel like I've already messed up. Got to make sure everything's good. All right, we've got one full team in. Well, nope, never mind. Boston's not in here anymore. Now it is Tim and Purge. They traded one for the other. See if I can get a little look ahead to the week. Believe there's one tomorrow. Um, yes, tomorrow there's only one game. The Birmingham Bandits versus the Luxor Pharaohs. The first Pixel game of the year will be my Bandits taking on Bacon's Pharaohs at 9 p.m. Eastern. Stewie. I said Stewie, not Siri. Two completely different things. You don't want it, Stewie. You don't. You don't want the word. Hate to tell you. Hate to tell you that. But after tomorrow, I mean, scheduling, it's actually pretty spaced out for this first week. One tomorrow, one Wednesday, one Thursday, one Friday, one Saturday, two Sunday. So nice little, at least one game every night, week one. I'd say that's pretty decent. Um, Rednecks are on the clock to get in this game. Tell you that. Time is dwindling down. As Purge is now gone, it is just Stem and me in the lobby. Whole series. Whole series. Verm. Or Halio. Or Natrixie. That's the rules. You got a game time. You know when to be here. You gotta be here. I can't remember if we changed the time from 15 minutes to 10 minutes. And I really need to find that. There it is. Because if it's 10 minutes, they have very limited time. 10 minutes. They've got 3 minutes left. Little less than 3 minutes now, actually. Probably are. Doggo did hang around until the end of the last series. Thankfully, it ended 30 minutes after, so it gives them a bit of time to get some games in. But I do understand as they do show up, they are here. Stewie, why are you stalking people on Rocket League? I had every ability to do that, but I didn't, I just didn't do it. Nah, I wouldn't say that. Look, hey Leo, I appreciate it, but Stewie is my enemy until after tomorrow night, so that's all I gotta say. Love him, but hate him as of right now for the next little over 24 hours. He is my enemy. We are just waiting. There's Boston. We've got Prism Game 2 Week 1 underway. I like that decal from STEM. Big looks guy. Look good, feel good, play good. As Doggo able to get that one off the ceiling. Code will be there. Trying for a bit of a solo. Gets it off the backboard. Doggo going to leave it for Ben to shoot. Gets the goal. Rednecks take the lead. That's kind of how I think they have to play. Code, Doggo, create it. If they finish it, that's what you hope for. If not, Ben, be in a good spot to follow up. Keep that pressure on. You know, that's fair, Koa. It completely understand because I'm hopping in that call as soon as this is done. I'm coming to watch some Monday Night Raw. Code getting bumped out of the way. Ben is there. Gets a 50, but it goes off the corner. No boost really for anybody, but Boston will get up. Soft touch down. Purge looking for a shot. Does put it wide, but Ben will clear it out. Purge now. Plenty of boost. Gets a flick. Ben right there. Low boost. Able to get it out. Doggo. Now there. Code getting bumped around. Can't get that touch. Doggo trying to 50. Can't. Ben last back. Can't get the save. Purge on the board. Game tied. Hurricanes find a goal. A lot of pressure after that first goal. They kept it on the Rednecks half pretty much the whole time, and a goal is bound to come in from that. Yeah, you tell him, Yak. You let him know. Purge. Up quick for this one, but Ben will get the touch into the corner. Try to stay with him. 50, good 50. Pops it high. Boston uses all the boost to get up there. Off the ceiling, looking for the flick. Can't get it. Code, good clear. Purge. High pop. Doggo is there. Gets a touch up. Code will have. Goes mid to Ben. Ben plays it to the corner. Won't have a follow-up. Boston gets the pop. Doggo waiting back. Gets a 50. Slows everything down for Code to get a touch. Over to Doggo. Doggo out back mid. Stays with. Gets the air dribble. High pop off the backboard. Ben's there. Good 50. Keeps the pressure on the Hurricanes. They need to get it out. They can't. Code right there. Picks up the boost too. High pop. Not exactly what he was expecting. Maybe more mid. Good 50 by Boston. Doggo can't cover. Double commit by the Rednecks. Doggo awkward. Code is back though. Gets it to the corner. Doggo awkward touch. Gets 50. Goes to the other side. Stim can't connect on it. Purge 50s it back into the Rednecks corner. Pass mid. Stim shot. Saved by Boston. The chance for the lead there taken out by his teammate. May we see it right here though, as that's a shot off the crossbar. Ting! Crossbar warrior right now. Again, a chance to go up 2-1, saved by Doggo. Rednecks really playing on the back end right now. A lot of pressure by the Hurricanes. Rednecks can't get anything out. Doggo plays it to the side. Low boost. Gets another touch, but Boston is there. Backs it up like Terry towards Purge. Off the backboard, maybe for Boston. No, not enough. Stem. Trying to force something, but a good clear out by Doggo. They surely have to get one here. The Rednecks cannot get this ball out of their final third. Another 50. Doggo, no boost. Code does get up. Has a bit of time. has a little bit of boost. Finally gets it past midfield. Now pop up. Stem right there. 50 into Code into the Rednecks corner. Good 50 down. Purge able to get the beat. Doggo waiting on Stem's touch. Can't find it. Boston's there. Low boost over 150 by Purge. So much pressure. I can't say it enough. Finally, Rednecks able to get something. Doggo, couple touches around. Gets a bump up. Purge gets the play to the corner. Code, low boost. Stays with it. Fakes one. Gets it up. Ben's there. Can't find the touch. Doggo waits patient. Gets a 50. Tries to stay with. Back out to Code, but Stem will have the clear. Ben gets the pop over one, avoids the bump, now waits on Purge's touch. Good patience, gets it off backboard. Stem has the cleared. Code 50'd off the backboard. Ben there, soft touch mid. Stem will have, but it's back to Ben. Up high, tries to go mid. Doggo is backwards, does get a touch. Final minute of play. Rednecks switching it now. They have all the pressure. They are the ones that have the ability to take the lead and take game one. Hurricanes looking for a breakout here, but again, Code right there has the boost, gets the clear. Hurricanes, good patience by Boston, gets around Code. Taking that one, goes to Stem, does get the boost though. Good touch. That's over everyone. Code just has to put it on target right down the middle, and the Rednecks have a 2-1 lead. I can't believe the Hurricanes didn't score. I swear they had the ball in the Rednecks quarter of field for 2 minutes. The Rednecks get the clear. They keep the pressure. They end up scoring. Final 20 seconds of play. Boston off the ceiling down to Purge. Gets it out. Does get that 50 challenge. Now Purge trying to make something happen. Does get the boost, but Code has plenty to get it mid to Ben. Ben, good pop up on the beat. Doggo waiting patiently. Time is dwindling. Code will get the shot. Rednecks will take game number 1. Much like last series, the orange team has the win. Blue team has not picked up a game in week 1 so far. Might have a card change coming in from both players. Wait. Oh, okay. Just a GG. As we go to DFH Stadium. The ball's pretty nice, isn't it, Gertz? Shout out Boomer for that. Got it to us right before All-Star game last year. Was used then, used in the finals, but now will be a regular throughout the season. It's beautiful. Boomer did very well with it. But it's time for game 2. Rednecks looking to start completely different to last season. Pick up some wins. Get week 1 done and out the way. Boston gets a touch off the backboard. Doggo able to follow. Now tries to get it mid for Code. Code up there, but can't get the touch on net. Gonna leave it for Ben. Dives at that one. Can't get the touch. Stem mid. Doggo gets that one. Stays with off the backboard. No follow. Code couldn't get that one. Ben's just going to wait back with full boost. High pop. Ben waiting on Stem's touch. Now goes up. Gets it to the corner. Can't follow. So, ooh, awkward touch. Puts it back mid, but Ben gets the pop over. Hurricanes looking to reverse the pressure and get a goal, but Doggo will clear it out. Purge. Big pinch out. Stem waiting downfield. Gonna get a bump. Boston is there. Tries to get a bit of a pinch. That's a good shot by Purge, and the Hurricanes take the lead. Boston, great 50. Purge, good position. Puts it top right. And a good start for the Hurricanes. Look to keep that momentum. Keep the Rednecks off the board. Don't let anybody on this team connect and cook. As a good 50 by Doggo. Ben's going to be there. Shoot bottom left. Good save by Boston. All 3 players for the Hurricanes on top of each other. Stem finally gets the boost. Boston gets the touch, but Doggo gets that clear out. Code now turning on it. Gets beat by Purge. No boost on the ceiling. Looking for something mid maybe. Gonna fake it. Leave it for Stem. Full boost up to the ceiling. Beat by Doggo. Purge right back at it. Gets the 50 win on Ben. Code trying to push downfield. Does take out Stem. Doggo's up. Back mid. Ben can't get there. Boston will have the touch. Now Code pushing. Gets the 50. Doggo in the corner. Waiting on Stem's touches. Back flips it out. Purge right there. Beats Doggo with the pop. But Ben ready. Downfield. Doggo. Doing a lot of donuts right there. Not able to get a touch. Good 50 by Purge. Stem may be able to go up and get a shot on. Does, but it's saved by Doggo. Now Boston towards the net. A shot and again a save, but it will not count. Code. Plenty of boost. Plenty of space. Trying to get it mid. Gets it down. Open net. Ben scores. Tie game. That's what this team can bring. Give them space. A play will be created. Ben able to follow it up. His second on the day. High pop. Stays with Doggo pushing downfield. Still in the boost. Able to play this ball now because of that boost. Still can't get that double. Straight out the Code. Gets the shot. Good save by Purge. No boost. Just double jumped and got it out. Now Stem stealing Code's boost to alleviate some pressure. But Ben, good follow up. Stays with it. Gets a 50 down. Doggo's up. Another 50. Code's there. High. Ben may be able to turn. Doesn't. Leaves it. Doggo gets the demo. Ben gets the boost. Good play. Now Ben taking it up. Looking for a double. Can't connect. Doggo there. High. Off. Code's gonna be up. But a good beat by Stem. Doggo. Good take on that sidewall. Gets the reset down to Code. Fakes it. And Doggo gets the goal. Top left. 2-1 Rednecks. Gets the reset. Uses the flick. The fake by Code. No one can touch it. My, what a way to come back and take the lead. Code. Quick shot. It is soft, but Boston gets a save. Soft touch out to Doggo. Saved again by Boston. Ben is up off the backboard. Cleared out. Code. Low boost. Gonna take time. Play to the corner. Grab this boost. Try to beat Boston here, but a good pre-jump in 50. Gets a bump on Doggo too. Ben will get the clear out. Stem. Towards middle. Doggo gets it. Not sure what the play was there, but it worked out in Redneck's favor. They still have possession. Code. Low boost. Ben stays with it. Unfortunate 50. Goes back to Code. Low boost, but does get the catch. Doesn't get the beat. Hopped high. Doggo's there. Stays with. Maybe gets another. Gets the 50. Boston, good beat. Code. No boost again. Gonna try to make a play happen. Forces a big clear out of Stem. Ben can collect. Gets a pop. Gets bumped, so no follow. Gives Hurricanes time. It's just gonna be a high pop. Stem couldn't go get it. Doggo gets the touch. Back wall. Pass mid. Code can't catch up to it. Will take over from here though. Try to get it mid. A little past Ben. Purge. Shot. Doggo save. Into the corner. Miscalculated that jump. Does get a bump to stay with. Ben. Great 50 off the backboard. Should be Code's ball. Good read by, I want to say Purge, to get in his way and force a shot wide. Rednecks. Great pressure right now. Want to keep that 2-1 lead. Missed by Doggo. Ben. A little bit of... Oh, not the pass you want to see. Boston looking for a bump. Code does avoid it. Could have been dangerous, but a good heads up by Code. Stays out the way. Keeps it from being an open net. Big pop. Boston has the boost. Gets it back mid. Purge is up. Soft touch down. No shot. Purge now there. Good recovery by Ben to get it cleared out. Code kills it. 2-0 Rednecks. There's quick stats for game 2. Back Wardio, welcome. First time chatter. Thank you for checking us out. Getting involved. I gotta find this map real quick. Urban Central Night. We've yet to go to my favorite map. I really hope we get to go to my favorite map. But a sweep chance for game 2 on the way. Good demo off rip. Boston shot's going to be high. Bit of a 50 for a follow-up. Pass out the Doggo. Can't catch up to it. Purge is right there. Ben going to turn. Gets a 50, but Boston, good cut. Shot wide. Doggo, good flick. Just stem to beat. Gets it done. 1-0 Rednecks. You thought for sure Boston was going to put it in, but just couldn't get that angle on his car to get the flick near post. And the Rednecks counter. Game 1 and 2 was 2-1, correct? Good flick, good shot. Boston puts him on the board, and unlike last series, it will not be a 1-0 closeout in Game 3. Great flick. Boston got some solo play potential. Another guy that you give him time, space, and boost might make you pay as he gets that one off the corner. Mid to stem. Good save by Code. Met the shooter right at the top. Ben. Big clear downfield. Should be savable by Boston. Gets a bang. Code up. Low boost. High pop. Floats for a little bit. Then Purge gets the clear. Doggo. Taking this to the back wall. Has a bit of time. Able to stay with it. But a pop out by Stem. Nobody. Boston did get a touch. But now it's the Rednecks going the other way. Ben high up. Gets another one off the backboard. Boston will get the clear. Doggo up quick. Soft touch. Tries to stay with. But a good read by Boston. Good save by Code. Catches it to the corner. Stays with. Hurricanes looking to create some pressure here. Good rotations. Keeping the ball on the Rednecks half. They need this game or it will be back-to-back sweeps to start Prism opening week. Doggo, corner, read by Purge. Popped out by Ben, stays with, gets it downfield, but Boston's right there. Just throws it towards the back wall. Good little 50 right there by Doggo off the sidewalk, kind of a pre-jump. Ben low boost, gets the 50 out to Doggo off the sidewall, looks for the touch, can't find. Does get that 50, it's mid. Code's there, good save by Stem. Now Ben, back mid. Stem up, Ben's gonna be there, tries to get it to Doggo for the shot, it's gonna be wide. Ben, high up for Code. Gets it off the backboard, tries to stay with. What a save by Purge. It was set up perfectly for Code. But a good read by Purge keeps the game tied as we approach halftime. Shot high, wide, no ting that time. Boston shot, saved, Ben. Good rebound right there. Doggo awkward. Surely this goes in. Stem gets the goal. 2-1 Hurricanes. Doggo had to jump to avoid the bump. Put him in a bad spot. And then Code went for the challenge, but a good pop by Stem. Interesting take, Lemon, is that's going to be a Code tying goal. Doggo making the play happen, forcing an awkward touch. Trying to get in Boston's way. Might have done enough as Code able to slot it in the right side of the net. Saw an OT last series. Will we see one to finish off Game 3? Doggo makes it awkward for Boston. Code gets another one. 3-2. Doggo staying with it. Forcing Boston into an awkward touch. Code beating everyone to the ball, forces an own goal. Purge gets taken out, but did get the second touch, enough for Stem to follow. Low boost. Boston on it. Forces it mid. Shot. Goal. Purge. 3-3. The floodgates are starting to open. Final 2 minutes. It's 3-3. Might see a high scoring affair. This is a good one. Hurricanes putting up a fight. They don't want to be swept. Games 1 and 2 were good. Just couldn't find the back of the net to take the advantage, as that's a beautiful save by Doggo. Makes it ting off the crossbar. Cooked. Stem. Great catch. Avoids the bump. Gets the flick. Forces Ben into an own goal. 4-3 Hurricanes lead. I'm going to go over 7.5 pick cop. I think the Rednecks get one more to tie it. Code. Off the ceiling. Gets past one. Doggo into the corner. Boston. Bit of an awkward touch now. Has to get it out. Does get 50 by Ben, and Code keeps this in. Big pop. Doggo plays it down. Boston tries to read. Shot by Stem. Saved by Doggo. Over to Code. Gets the... Oh, it's high and wide. That would have been a beautiful shot. Deep in his own half. Just bangs it, but a bit high to the left. Now Code up in the air. Plenty of boost. Gets the reset. Can't make anything of it, though. Pop out. Ben. High pop for Doggo, but Stem up quick. Good 50 Code. Able to get that touch, but it's a little strong. Can't follow. Ben plays it down into the corner. Now that one's out mid. Doggo there. High. Code. Oh, ding! Final 20. They had the shot right there. He just had to go low. Boston went for the squishy. He went high. Crossbar out. Nothing. Doggo doubled it to the back wall. Now tries to get it mid, but that actually may be time. Good pop by Code. Gets bumped into Ben, who pushes it down, and it was under 7.5. Wave get a game. Not able to get the sweep, but that means we get to go to my favorite map. Utopia Coliseum, open parentheses, dusk, closed parentheses. I've been waiting to say it, and it's finally time. The Game 4 map is here. Rednecks, of course, have that 2-1 lead, looking to close it out. We're going to go over. I want to see 5 total, at least. For a closeout game, I want to see some fight out of these teams. Now, if it's on the defensive end, I won't be upset, but I want to see these open nets being closed out on. Ben, bit awkward. Hurricanes had a chance, but Purge couldn't get that one. Doggo to the sidewall. Stem up off the ceiling, leaves it for Boston, plays it high and wide. Ben will play it to the corner. Purge, good pinch. Hurricanes, good at keeping the pressure and finding some subtle bumps. Just getting the ball in the net was an issue until last game. High off the backboard. Ben there, shot, saved by Stem on the goal line. Code, plenty of boost. Big touch over to the side. No one can follow it except for Stem. Off the backboard, Ben can't find that touch. Purge, wide. Had the chance. They gotta capitalize on those. Gotta put that one in. Most likely an open net from what I saw. Boston waiting patiently. Good read by Doggo. No Beckwith Park. as Doggo gets on the board for the Rednecks. Rednecks. They are not the Knicks. He did. The open nets, Rednecks missed them last time. Hurricanes missed the first one of this game, and the Rednecks took it down, got a goal. Good flick by Ben. Big clear by Stem, but Doggo right there. Low boost, able to play it to the corner. Ben might turn on it, but Purge will have the beat. Good 50. Sorry, good pinch. It's a rough day one for Original Sofa as a caster. Haven't been at the house for 2 weeks. Finally back. A lot of pressure. Big 50. Doggo looking for a pre-jump. Gets that one off the backboard. Ben, low boost. Shouldn't have jumped for it, but Cove will have the catch. Take it up the sidewall. Gets a beat. That second touch, not what he wanted. Wanted to drop it down. It does go back mid, but Doggo can't be there to shoot. Just steals the boost. Pops it up. Has been mid. Oh! He said, get the out of my way, Ben. Doggo staying on it. Forces a double commit. Boston low boost, but does get that touch. Good pass. Purge. Corner. Can't get that read. Code. Plays it out. Stem. Playing it down. Code avoiding the bump. Trying to get it mid. Stays with. Over to the corner. Purge. Pop off the sidewall. Pick up. It might be an under 4.5 for this one. As Code puts one on frame. Saved by Purge. Doggo right there, though. Tried to get it out a bit more center. But Purge, yes, Purge had that read. Boston mid. Stem up. Saved by Doggo. Code gets the reset. Can't catch up, but does get the touch to the corner. Good 50 down to Ben. Might have needed to pass it back just a bit more. Was a quick situation to react to. Could have made it 2-0, but it's still 1-0. Minute and a half to play. Hurricanes need to get something going. This is a match point for the Rednecks. Big beat by Ben. Looking. No bump. Doggo plays it high again. Code gonna wait. Just try to keep possession. Keep the pressure. Can't get that touch. Doggo's there though. Shot. Goal. 2-0. The tour request. Boston. Final minute of play, trying to get the ball downfield. Hurricanes need 2 to tie. Seems like a mountain to climb. Haven't had too much since the opening minute and a half. As they may get something here. Stem gets the touch. Gonna get... Does get one back. Had an open net. Just got enough on it. Didn't have the boost to really catch it and put it mid. But the job is done. They have to make the opportunities they're given. Oh, what are we doing? What are we doing? It's 2-2. What happened? It's just a bang downfield. Ben, a little far up. 35 seconds. They answered my call. Said it looked like a mountain to climb because they needed to capitalize. They finally did. Caster's curse keeping them in the game. Code. High off the ceiling. Ben trying to get to that one. Does get 50 though. Purge can't connect. Doggo will get it downfield. 15 seconds left. Code 50. Leaves for Ben. Plays it mid. That's a shot. That's a beautiful save by Doggo. Another great one. Putting his team on his back on the defensive end right now. Trying to kill it. Does. We've got OT. Ben almost threw it for him. Touch off the sidewall. Led to a free shot. Doggo had to get back. Just got it off the post. And here we are. The second OT of opening day. Different series. Same score. 2-2. Code. Can't find that touch. Stem was up for the read though. Now Purge beats one. Stays with. Gets the reset off the backboard. Boston shot. We've got game 5. 3-2. Hurricanes win. Let's go. Champions Field. Reverse sweep potential in game 2, day 1 of week 1. I wish you could type in the field names instead of having to click through all of them, but, you know, we're here. You can't ask for much more than Champions Field on day 1. Timeout? Thought timeouts were only playoffs. Code seems to be in. They're actually not different sizes. It just looks that way to you. But Purge gets the Hurricanes on the board 3 seconds in. Good cheat. Good shot. Ting. Still Doggo, pick cop. Still Doggo. What a save by Code. Almost a quick 2-0 start for the Hurricanes. Again, Doggo saving on a great shot from Boston. Code low boost. Gonna get the 50 right into Doggo, who got bumped into that, I believe. Doggo, good 50 down. Ben's there. High shot. Gotta put those in. Again, quick reaction. Had to do what he could. Doggo, high touch. Ben getting up there. Gets the beat. Plays it downfield. Code. Back wall. Read by Purge. Sends it out wide to Stem. Plays it down. Ben will send it right back to the other corner. Code. Pop out mid. Ben waiting, patient. Gets the 50. Code looking for the shot, but a good clear out. Now Boston, plenty of boost. Takes it downfield. Back wall double. Gets the goal. Someone clip it. 2-0 Hurricanes. They came to play when it was needed most. Purge. Big bang. Boston's up again. That one just wide. Stem off the backboard. Ben plays it to the corner. Gets a 50, but Boston's right there. Pops it high. Plenty of boost again. Can't give him time and space. Code shuts it down. Ben, backflip. Doggo there. Big pop. Ben, low boost. Can't get to it. It's wide. Follow up not there. Doggo, good clear out. Code trying to 50. Does get it. Gets bumped. Doggo puts a shot on. It's in. 2-1 Rednecks clawing back. Purge. Last back. Just couldn't get up in time. Beautiful shot. Boston off the backboard. Ben able to get the touch. Stem. Staying with it. Beats one. Gets the reset. Boston shot. Doggo, good position. Able to get that one. Code beat by Boston in the corner. Great 50. Ben just going to pop it high. Hopefully Doggo gets it, but can't. Purge right there. Hurricanes all over this ball right now. Ben trying to clear it to the other side. Alleviate some pressure. Has a little bit of boost. Code gets taken out. Doggo waiting on the sidewall. Gets a 50. Can't stay in front of it, though. Stem pushing. 50 by Code. Takes the boost. Stem still on it. Doggo in net. Gets the save. Played out wide. Off the corner. Ben downfield to Code. Gets the touch. Might bounce out, but no. A good touch by Stem. 50 deep. Doggo. Bit of an awkward touch, but does pinch it mid. Big flick that Ben reads. Now Ben touches it back mid. Tried to get the read, but Boston just enough outside. Under 2 minutes to play. Rednecks need one to go to OT. Code getting a shot. Boston getting a save. Ben up now. 50. Code there. 50s again. Tries to stay with. Ben's getting a bump in the middle. Doggo's going to be there. Shot. Demo goal. 2-2. Rednecks tie it up. What a play. Code with the 50. Ben with the bump. Code pass. Code demo. Beautiful placement. Purge takes it high. Ben will have that one to the corner. Code. Big pop. Tries to stay with. Gets a bit of a musty without the flick. Maybe need to wear some deodorant next time. Doggo. Shot. Goal. Hat trick. 3-2. Rednecks. What an angle. Forces the shot. Stem tries his best, but it just goes in. Boston gets flicked around the pre-jumping Doggo. Ben, big pop. Doggo's up. Gets the reset. Code waiting. Code popping. Boston catching. Tries to stay with. Good read by Doggo, but Boston, what a follow-up. Sorry, good read by Ben. Boston follows it up. Doggo had the pop that gets over to Code. Gets the reset. Late flick. Counts as a shot. Boston gets a save. Doggo's up. 50 to the corner. Good bump by Doggo, but Stem will have a bang. Ben there. Tries to stay with. Gets a second touch. Can't follow that up. Double commit. Might leave it awkward. Code pops it up. Has another one. Doggo. Waiting. Gets the pop. Steals the boost. Gets the shot mid or past mid. Just a bit wide. Stem plays it back towards Doggo. Gets the clear out. Ben. High pop. Boston off the backboard. Code up. Straight to Boston. As we reach 10 seconds. Hurricanes. They're racing. They gotta get one now. Stem. Oh my goodness. What did I just witness? A 3-2 series win for the Rednecks. Almost a reverse sweep. Wow. What a great series to end day 2. Bear with me a second. It's time for an interview. I've got the Round Rock Rednecks with me. First off, outside of the game, well, it kind of pertains to the game. Whatever. Ben, I don't know if we actually did an interview last season. I know you won.
We did win. We did win.
We did?
We won
Okay.
against LA Mafia. We did win.
Yep. I was gonna say their first win was week 8. I was gonna point that out.
Okay. We didn't have to bring that up. That's okay.
I'm
I'm
not
just saying
fixing.
how
I'm
better
not
we
fixing
are.
the number, chat. Shut up. I'm not fixing it.
Suffer.
Week 1, Ben able to come out and get the win. I'm still surprised Code was there for the last pick of the second round. It looked a little scary today, not gonna lie. Had the 2-0, lost 2 straight. Game 5 was tough. I'll be honest, thought they were gonna tie it up right there at the end too, but you get the win. You start the season out 1-0.
Stop padding.
Okay. Y'all feeling good after that?
You know, I would have liked if it ended earlier, but you watched last season, Couch. It can never be that easy.
No, it can't be. It can't be.
And don't worry about it. The end was very calculated. There was no risk. I was not scared at all, actually.
Doug
actually
claimed he was going to head it off the post. You know.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, y'all watch this. I'm about to troll the whole league.
I mean, look, it's a win. Hard fought.
Yeah.
Well deserved. Games 1 and 2, y'all looked phenomenal. Games 3, 4, they had the pressure, but y'all had that in game 5. Y'all had the opportunities, and y'all took advantage of them. Now, they did have some, too, that probably should have gone in. They did start out hot, 2-0. But, hey, win's a win. Again, Ben starting off the season completely different than last year. I know it's got to feel good.
So, yeah, instead of 1 win and 10 losses like last season, we're going to have all wins. Like, we're not even have a loss this season. We might have 1. I don't know.
Calling the undefeated right now. That's bold. That's very bold. How's the team feel about that?
We'll see. There are a lot of good teams out there, so
a lot
I
of
don't
good
know.
teams. I do like the confidence, though. You know, you gotta have confidence in a league like this. You can't go into a game expecting the worst. Oh wait,
Give me my channel points.
I did that. No, I'm not paying out. I'm not paying out, and I'm not fixing the number.
Real.
I will have to say, Miami, a great team. Game 1 especially, terrifying. We did not get a clear for the first 30 minutes of the game. We scored off kickoff, and then we're in our half. They are a team, they can trap you so easily. So, very well played to them. That was tough.
Yeah, there was a point y'all weren't out of your quarter field for a while.
Yeah.
They didn't end up scoring off of it. Y'all ended up getting the counterattack. Then y'all had the pressure for a while and actually capitalized. They do look like a dangerous team. They kept that rotation tight on y'all's side, kept y'all from having boost. Y'all were just making the touches you needed to keep the ball out and take it the other way. Some good link-up play. Chemistry looks pretty decent. A couple double commits. That's going to happen. But for the most part, week 1 looked pretty good comms and chem-wise.
Yeah.
How do you know that comms-wise it was good?
True. Rose stalking us? Is he behind you, Ben?
Maybe.
Hold on.
Oh, no.
Wow. All right, Cash, put your pants back on. That's kind of weird.
Whoa, hey.
Whoa.
Yeah. Children. That's wild. I'm going to leave on that one.
Anyways.
I'm going to leave on that one.
Thanks for casting, Couch.
Yeah.
Thanks for casting.
Yeah.
Wait, who do we play next week?
That's a great question.
Hold up, let me look.
It's good to ask, how you're feeling, but at the same time,
we play Houston.
Yeah, y'all haven't seen how Houston has played. It should be a great one.
Good team.
It's Boston Beef.
My take on Houston is, how a lot of Prism teams, especially pretty much like Miami, like to just play really fast and keep you back in your half.
Little opposite.
Houston are that, but slower.
Okay.
So they very easily keep you back, but they just don't have that same speed, which just makes it as another level to play against because that's not what you're used to. So good team. I'm interested in that one.
Mm-hmm.
Boss Beef, Cherry Blossom, he called you slow.
Who's that?
Yeah, who the is Cherry Blossom? Not gonna say, I'm trying to work on the cursing this season. We'll see.
W.
Probably not gonna be worth shit, but you know.
Oh,
We mark it not for kids on YouTube anyway. Don't worry about it.
yeah. Not family friendly. As you know, got told to put my pants back on. It's okay.
YouTube Kids is cringe.
Great showing. I look forward to seeing the Kim get a little better. Solid. But obviously want to get better every week. And I look forward to it. Thank y'all for coming out. Thank you for doing the interview.
Thanks
Y'all
for
have a
casting.
good night.
Thanks for
Yeah,
casting.
we'll fix everything that's messed up. 'Cause apparently I messed up a lot,
Not much.
doggo.
Eh, a lot is a stretch.
I don't know. Ask chat. They didn't like it. Anyways, that's all. Y'all have a good one. All right. Everyone's paid out. Game day 1 is over. Pull up the starting soon real quick. I don't know if I can pause. Can I pause the slideshow? Tell you what I could do. Could take that out and that out, and we just have this. Florida gets beat by St. Petersburg 3-0 in game 1. Rednecks almost get reverse swept, but they end up winning game 5 to get the first win of the season to match Ben's win total for last season. Thank you all for coming out. You've been paid out. Look forward to tomorrow. My Birmingham Bandits are playing Bacon's Luxor Pharaohs at 9 Eastern. Tune in. It's the first Pixel game of Season 2. Y'all have a good night.